Welcome back to Lead. I'm Jake Tapper. Topping our world lead, 2016 has been deemed the worst year on record for the suffering of Syrian children. According to a new report from the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, or UNICEF, nearly 6 million Syrian kids are in desperate need of humanitarian assistance. More than 2 million have fled their homes. At least 650 children were killed last year. That's a 20% spike from 2015. And more than 850 have been recruited to take up arms, some forced to serve as executioners, some forced to serve as suicide bombers. These grim statistics are a painful and powerful reminder that the 6-year-old civil war in Syria has no end in sight.
The numbers are horrific, the photographs heartbreaking. And UNICEF says its new report only accounts for part of the plight of Syrian children. Many more families are suffering in inaccessible areas, far from cameras and the aid they desperately need. According to UNICEF, more than 250,000 Syrian children are currently living under siege. Those who survive the near constant bombings risk disease and malnutrition, but they remain resilient. Some teachers have transformed caves into makeshift classrooms. 255 school children killed in or near a school last year. Still, 12,600 students crossed active conflict zones in Syria to take their final exams. 16-year-old Maya told UNICEF, quote, "My dream is to become a journalist so I can talk to people and ask about their suffering." Maya's just one of many young people fighting for a life beyond Syria's desperate reality.
Someday we're all going to be asked, what did we do to stop all that?
CNN. The U.S. military has disputed local reports that American airstrikes Thursday killed dozens of Syrian civilians attending prayers at a village mosque, saying instead that the strike targeted and killed al-Qaeda militants. Just watched McCain. More latitude for commanders in Syria or play more videos. Must watch McCain. More latitude for commanders in Syria 0757. The local reports, which come via the UK-based Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, said the strike hit a mosque in the village of Al-Jannah, killing at least 42 people, most of whom were civilians, and injuring dozens of others. The group said search and rescue efforts were ongoing at the site and told CNN the death toll was expected to rise since dozens of people remain buried under rubble. The attack was also documented by the Syria Civil Defense, better known as the White Helmets, which seemed to corroborate that the strike hit a mosque in the village. The Volunteer Emergency Medical Service posted video of what it says shows its rescue operation amid the ruins of the mosque. A U.S. official confirmed that American planes conducted an airstrike along the border of the provinces of Idlib and Aleppo, but said they struck a building where it was believed an al-Qaeda meeting was underway, and killed several terrorists. Read more. The spokesman reported the strikes destroyed half of the building, which had housed al-Qaeda members at the time of the bombing. The building was not a mosque and or being used as one, the official said. A mosque is in the vicinity, he added, but recent satellite imagery shows that building still standing. Syria civil defense volunteers dig through rubble after a